New gecko alert! Now it is time for us to set up the 30-day quarantine for our new leopard gecko Scar. Welcome to Serenity Belle Outdoors. Today I will show you how to quarantine a new leopard gecko. First, we start off with the tank for the terrarium. I like to put a background wrap around it. It just helps the leopard gecko feel more secure in the new environment. Next, we want to lay down a layer of paper towels. This helps you keep track of when the leopard gecko uses the bathroom and how often, and also it is easier to record and track the amount of feeder insects that are being eaten. After about 30 days, if all is going well for your leopard gecko, you can then switch out the paper towel substrate for something different. You can do a mixture of soil, clay, and sand. Now let's introduce our leopard gecko Scar. Look at him, to the enclosure. He is so cute. He is named Scar after the Lion King because his coloring, the yellow and purple morph, reminds me a lot of Scar. I like to put the leopard geckos in the enclosure while it's empty at first, just to give them a chance to look around and explore. And that is exactly what he is doing right now. I have noticed that Scar is very friendly and very active, so I'm going to give him some time to just have some fun. Take a look and enjoy. I'm really enjoying Scar and taking a closer look at his morph colors. He has a lot of yellow and purple and white on his tail, which gives him a really unique look. While your leopard gecko or other reptile is in quarantine, you want to watch out for a few things. First, you're going to want to make sure they're eating the way they are supposed to and keeping track of how many feeder insects or worms that they're eating per day. I'm going to go ahead and put some mealworms in here with Scar to see if he'll take any. However, sometimes on the first day, they're still getting used to the new environment, so they may ignore the food. We'll see what Scar does. Well, he seems a lot more interested in exploring than eating, so we'll let him do that because it is great that he's being so active. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start adding things to the enclosure. So I'm going to go ahead and move the mealworm to the middle so he will have that for later if needed. And I will add this really fun hide that my other leopard gecko loves so much, so I bought one for Scar as well. It has multi-layers, so it's fun to crawl through and also go on top. We'll see how Scar likes it and if he's ready for fun. That was really fast. He is definitely interested, so I will say that this hide was worth the purchase. And I will keep this hide on the hot side of the tank so he'll be able to bask under the heating lamp. There will be a total of 3 hides in this quarantine tank, one on the hot side, one on the cold side, and then the one in the middle will be the humid hide. Scar is getting really comfortable in this hide, but I have more surprises for his new home for him. So I will go ahead and place in the other 2 hides, starting off first with the hide that'll be on the cooler side of the tank, and then next we'll do the humid hide. This is a really cool one that you can put water on top. I like to put a layer of moss in it and then spray it. This helps the leopard geckos with shedding. Now that I have all these placed and ready, I will let Scar take a look at his new hides. It is really funny watching him check them out. It's like the 3 little bears. He's seeing which hide will give the best fit for him. I went ahead and added the water dish just in case he was getting thirsty, wanted to take a little drink. And then I saw he was exploring and looking at the mealworms. Didn't take a bite yet, but after a while I'll throw some crickets in there to keep on eye to see if he takes any of those. I'll take him out if he doesn't eat them. And we'll try again tomorrow. Oh, now he's going to the cooler hide. Let's see if he'll go in this one as well. Yes, I am loving how active he is. He is not shy at all. He is exploring his new crib. Besides the gecko's feeding habits, there are a few other things that you want to watch out for while they're in quarantine. One, you want to look for irregular movements, weird breathing like wheezing or gasping for air. You also want to check for internal or external parasites, which the paper towel substrate will help you identify. If any of these things do come up while your leopard gecko is in quarantine or your reptile, you'll want to make sure to take them to the vet to get checked out because we want to make sure they are nice and healthy at all times. Scar is now making his way back to the multi-level hide. I had a feeling that this one might be the favorite. And he's entering in from the top this time. So it is really cool and fun to watch them utilize all the different layers of this hide. He really seems to be enjoying himself. Lastly, for the quarantine tank, you will want to make sure to have your lighting correct. So you'll want your heating lamp or a heating pad that you can use at the bottom of the tank, along with the UVB light. Having those things will help make a happy gecko. As for feeding, I like to do the dubia roaches along with crickets and mealworms in that order. It seems the dubia roaches hold the most nutrients. The crickets are fun for them to hunt, and then the mealworms are easy to leave in a dish if you have to be away from your house for a day or two, and you know they'll be fine. Well, this is the end of our quarantine tank video for leopard geckos. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And let me know if you have any questions regarding quarantining reptiles. Have a great day.